It's anyone's derby, this one. There's been quite a few injuries for both sets of supporters. Certainly people like Chris Chester isn't playing, and of course Paul Cook isn't playing, but Hull, of course, they've got a big man out. Richard Horn, Gareth Carvel, Gareth Rayner, just as three of those eight that are out, and Hull have 8 local boys in their side.
Right under your skin, baby, you ain't never gonna win. I got your number, I got you, I got your number, baby, yeah.
Ludgrove doing well, the Australian have got. And again, Vella on the charge, still going. That's a great break. So again, Rovers looking sharp, looking very sharp. Still going. Bengalea gets a lovely pass out. Ball comes back inside. There's a chance now. They could score here. And will they score? I think they have. Rovers have gone in. And it'll be that man, Bengalea. Bengalea it is. It was brilliant play from Rovers, but good support play. That's what it's all about. This game, they moved the ball wide, left and right. Ball came back inside, and the whole defence just couldn't keep it out. And Bengalea is the scorer, wearing the number 12, the Australian. Dowes now drives it to the line, but again this defence, strong defence, a brick wall from Hull Kingston Rovers at the moment. Houghton's there, shows the ball, puts it wide again. Out it goes, but nobody's really running onto the ball. Yeaman puts it wide. Briscoe comes in, he's there, he's in! It's in, Tom Briscoe, that'll be a try for Hull FC! And Ganson gives it. Well, all they did was just move the ball wide, Hull! And they've got a try, and that far left-hand corner, the Hull fans are on the feet. It's Hull FC 4, Hull Kingston Rovers 6.
Hull Kingston Rovers go to the short side, but that's good defence, but good offload. Here comes Makali Azu on the bump. Makali Azu held 4 metres out. Hull FC defending for their lives now. Dobson, will he put boot to ball? No, he passes back inside. That could be a try. Did he get downward pressure?
I think he lost it.
Mr. Ganson is going to the touch judge. I think this try will be disallowed because the touch judge has not moved a muscle. Mr. Ganson just speaks to him. He's going back. What will be the decision?
I think he bounced it. I think he knocked it on. He's having a way with the other. Oh, he's
the try's awarded to Hull Kingston Rovers. Berrigan finds the man on the bump, and that's well wrapped up. The Hull Kingston Rovers first line of defence, Garrett Crossman and Makali Azu. Scoots off from Berrigan. That was a mile forward. Hull will score, and well, that was absolutely forward by 2 yards. Mr. Ganson awards the try despite the protests of the Robins players, and Hull FC are back in this game. It's Hull FC 8, Hull Kingston Rovers 12.
Well, again, as I said, sometimes decision goes your way, sometimes they don't.
But it was a good tackle from Graham Horn, and the Robins lost ground, and Stanley's taken a knock. Here's Dobson now. Kick through from Dobson is good. Chance for the Robins. That could be a try. Hull FC hesitated, and Hull Kingston Rovers score, and they lead this game now by 16 points to 10. And that's poor defensive work by the early birds, but a fantastic kick by Michael Dobson. Possibly Peter Fox with the try. It's Chazai Hansen, in fact, on his Super League derby debut. 10 metres to the right hand side of the post. Berrigan is teasing the Robins defenders there. He brings in Wheeldon on the bump. Wheeldon's met, but Hull Kingston Rovers have one more tackle in this set to defend. Hull go to the left hand side. It's with Yeaman. There's a gap for Yeaman. There's a try for Yeaman. Hull Kingston Rovers concede from the restarts yet again. Hull FC trail this game now by 14 points to 18, and both coaches will not be happy, David. That was just simple play. They moved the play from the middle of the field, and Yeaman, well, he was sharp there. He spotted the gap. He was through, and that was a good try for Hull FC.
Absolutely.
It is the last tackle now against Hull. They move the ball in field. It's with Cusack. He almost looked to kick. He eventually elected to pass the ball on to Washbrook. Washbrook goes to the air. It's knocked on by Hull Kingston Rovers, and Graham Horn has scored for Hull FC. And more mistakes in this game, and Hull FC lead by 20 points to 18.
Yeah, great try, that great, beautiful kick from Danny Tickle, let's credit to them. Rovers knocking on again, Mr. Ganson right on the spot, and Hull going in for a great try to make it now 20 points to 18 in Hull FC's favour, and we've had just 5 minutes of the second half.
Hull FC lost ground then. Short ball finds Willie Manu. Willie Manu crashes into the tackle of Lovegrove. Last tackle for Hull. Tommy Lee, crossfield kick. John Steele's there. John Steele misses the ball. Hull FC have scored. I think it's Matt Singh who's plucked the ball out of the air, and they lead this game by 26 points to 18. And John Steele, well, that's 2 kicks, 2 chances he's had to collect the ball. He's missed them both, and Hull FC, well, that's a massive, massive try for them.
Absolutely superb kick again on the 6th tackle, beautifully weighted, and up went Matt Singh to Jody Broughton. Danny Houghton's there at dummy half. They'll play the ball now. The black and white, short ball again to Dowds, underneath the post. It gets picked up and hurled to the ground. Houghton's there. So Cusack, it comes to Berrigan. Berrigan shows the ball. What a ball! Oh, and Yeaman's in! What a try! What a fantastic ball from Sean Berrigan! And Kirk Yeaman goes in! I tell you what, this could be the winner! What a sensational try! And Berrigan showing why he's one of the best hookers in the world. What a superb pass, and delayed it. He created the gap, and Yeaman said thanks very much. And Yeaman just raced in for his second try. Rovers 14 metres from the Hull try line. Let's see what they've got left. Dobson, a long ball again. Oh, there's a chance there. Steele now. Steele's going to go. Oh, what a tackle. Oh, and Briscoe picked the ball up. Still going, it's Briscoe. Still going, it's the young man. He's going to go. Let's see. Dobson's chasing him. Briscoe still going. He's still going. Unbelievable. Oh, the man's there. What a try. A sensational try from Tom Briscoe. Oh, he's got 80 metres. He's beaten the whole of the Rovers defence. The 18-year-old, sensational. He scored in the first half, but he's brought the house down. Nobody can believe it. It's Hull FC 38, Hull Kingston Rovers 18. What a fantastic, sensational try. Rob, he never stopped going. The tackles came in. He jumped out of them, and everybody's on their feet. They can't believe it.
Well, he certainly pinned his ears back there, did young Tom Briscoe. All came from Peter Foxy. Well, he had to try something.
Hull Kingston Rovers try line. They play the ball now. Tommy Lee again. He's having a go. Go on then, Mr. Lee, have a go yourself. He pushes one off. He's underneath the post. Danny Houghton's there, just taking his time with that white headband of his. He goes blind. Good ball again. Out wide again. There's a chance now. Hall will score. He's in. Craig Hall's in on that far right-hand corner. It's now Hull FC 44. Hull Kingston Rovers 18. Oh, they're on fire at Hull FC here at the KC Stadium. That's on 79 minutes. They just moved the ball wide. The fans are on. The ladies, the girls, the children, everybody just cannot believe this second half. But I tell you what, it's Hull have been superb, and what a confidence booster this is for the Cup semi-final.
Yeah, just unforced errors as usual, poor discipline. Even in the first half, I thought we most probably should have put a few more scores on. A couple of silly errors from kick-offs. Letting the ball go dead and letting the ball go over the sideline. 3 or 4 tries from 5th play, which is not good enough. We looked a little bit disjointed at times. I think a little bit nervous. Some of the people out there. But at half time, we were quietly confident that if we got into a battle and held the ball, which we didn't. We got a lesson today in how to control the ball and hold the ball. We did a good job of it last week, but Hull, put us to the sword by controlling the tempo of the game and certainly field position and especially that ball.
And it were a little bit, tit for tat, and both sides were playing the same. But I did feel at half time if we could iron those out of his game, we did feel it was a game that we could go on and win well as well. We felt as the game went on, if we did the right thing, it might be difficult for some of their players to sustain a level of performance. And as I say, we buzzed on the back of some of the good stuff we did. Tommy gets talked about a lot. He don't talk much, as you all know, but he gets talked about a lot. And we've been saying internally that we're dying for him to get a clear run at some point, because he's got that big backside and them big legs, and we say he don't run, he gallops. And he got a chance to gallop today from a standing start, and he held off 2 people. It was great. He's a kid that's very he's got both feet firmly nailed to the ground, and I've no doubt Tom's got a big future in the game. I've always sort of been told and brought up that you win or you lose with dignity and humility, and it just helps us get on with our job for next week. I'm not sort of big on the personal kudos thing about it. I'm pleased for us players, and I'm really, really pleased for us fans, and I hope we can give them something else to shout about next week. But for me, it just enables me to sleep a little bit easier tonight.